Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. I hope you're having a fantastic day. In today's video, I want to share a little Scentsy haul. Both of these were actually club deliveries. So I'm sure all of you who are fans of Scentsy already are aware of this whole always get my bar situation that Scentsy opened up for those that have a Scentsy club to be able to add some fragrances from their vault that either hadn't been released for a while, or I don't exactly know what the criteria was for the specific fragrances that were brought back for this kind of special occasion here. If you're newer around here, I'm not a Scentsy consultant myself. I just really enjoy the product, and I purchase it from my bestie, Lisa Rowberry. Many of you guys are familiar with Lisa. So yeah, I don't always know all the ins and outs as to why Scentsy does what they does. Like, I don't get that involved in it. I'm just like, does something smell good? Great, send it to my house. Is that a beautiful warmer? Fantastic. I need it. Send it to my house, right? So that's as deep as I go into the Scentsy behind the scenes. But yeah, I was really excited about this particular always get my bar situation, and this is for the entire month of November. So we're obviously entering, well, we are in the last week of November here, and so this little always get my bar situation of theirs is going to be going away. Now, I'm kind of kicking myself because the reason that I have two separate boxes here is that towards the beginning of November, when my regular Scentsy club started processing, I didn't get to it in time to add in all of the bars that I wanted from this whole always get my bar situation. So my club processed, and that was sent out to me. So I have that box here. So I am gonna go ahead and take you guys through what was in my club prior to all of this other stuff here. Now, I decided to go ahead and just place a separate order, start a whole nother club, which I am going to cancel, but I am going to be adding in the bars that I know that I really, really want and really don't want to ever be without. I'm gonna be making sure I add those into the club. I've already made some of those adjustments, so at least a few of my faves are already in there now, but I do need to remind myself before the end of November here that I need to make those final adjustments. Now, if you're newer around here, again, I have a Scentsy club, but I only allow myself to have it shipped every 3 months. And in the past, I have allowed no more than 15 bars in my club because I am someone who does order from the catalog outside of my club deliveries. So for me, I just am at a point in my life where I'm not looking to hoard anything. I mean, maybe I'm in a little bit of a perfume hoarding situation right now, but I usually tend to get these things under control when I have a meltdown about it. So, but I had a meltdown about the number of Scentsy bars I had a few years ago. So I just instituted a system for myself where I don't overbuy at this point. I buy mostly what I need for the current season. I always have a few leftovers to carry over into that next year for that particular season, which is great. It gives me a little bit of a head start, but then I need to be mindful and making sure that, you know, I'm not overdoing it. So anyway, that is what we're discussing in today's video. What is in these two boxes from the club situation. So first, I'm gonna go ahead and dig into my regular club so that you guys can see what I have been obsessing about and the numbers for each of these things. So let's go ahead and get into that first, and then I'll show you the always get my bar fragrances that I had to have specifically for the holiday season. So, all right, let's get into it, you guys. By the way, if you ever have any questions about Scentsy or you're looking for a consultant, I'll put my bestie Lisa's information in the description box. But if you would rather have a local to you consultant, someone from your town, or just the general area where you live, go to the main Scentsy website. I'll link that down below as well. And you can just type in your zip code under Find a Consultant, and it will spit out all of the people that are in your area. And then you can kind of filter through and see if there's anyone that you maybe connect with and find a local consultant to you. Lisa's not technically local to me, but she is my best friend, so I'm always gonna buy from Lisa. But yeah, Lisa lives in Idaho and I live in Oregon. So we're a few hours apart here. It's only a 1 hour plane ride, but it's like an 8-hour car drive, which makes it just inconvenient enough. So anyway, let's get into this first box here, which has the club order that comes to me every 3 months. So what I have in here is as follows. There is 1 bar of Stroopwafel Delight, which is a part of the current always get my bar situation. If you've never tried this, this smells like a true stroopwafel. So a stroopwafel are 2 very thin waffle wafers that are sandwiched with a thin like smear of caramel in between. Absolutely delicious. If you have a Costco membership, get yourself over to Costco, because every single year around the holidays, they have a big tin of stroopwafels, and they're kind of like individually packaged by like packages of 10, which is perfect because that way they stay fresh for you. Amazing. The very best, most delicious thing you can have with your morning cup of coffee is a stroopwafel. Put your stroopwafel over your hot cup of coffee, and the steam and the heat will warm the caramel inside the stroopwafel, and then it's gooey and delicious. It's so good. Sorry, clearly I need a stroopwafel. We did not pick those up a couple days ago when we went to Costco, and it's one of my bigger regrets because now is the week of Thanksgiving. I'm filming this Tuesday, and yeah, I will not be going to Costco until after Thanksgiving at this point. This is absolutely delicious. This is such a beautiful, authentic gourmand. This is caramel done right. Normally, I do not like caramel, but this waffle note is actually more prominent than the caramel. It is amazing. Apples and oats. I have 2 bars of apples and oats because I adore this. I used to only have 1, then it came back with this summer's Bring Back My Bar, and I added another one to my club. I said I was gonna do that, and I have 0 regrets. This is absolutely amazing, and honestly, I might just take these 2 straight downstairs with me because this is what I want to be smelling today. This is gonna make my heart happy today. So let's just take these down. Love apples and oats. It's like my fancy lady oatmeal smell. It really does smell like beautiful baked apples and like a true like oatmeal note. It's stunning. Wicked. So this is the Wicked Emerald City fragrance. Now this to me smells like the most perfect fall and holiday scent. This has a lot of those like mulled spice notes. I believe there's some brandy in here. It smells like there's a really, really deep cranberry note. Honestly, this is absolutely heavenly. And this is another one of those fragrances that I just cannot get enough of this time of year. So I have 1 of these in my club, but when this recently returned, I ended up buying like, I think it was like 2 6-packs just to have like a little bit of a backup of this one, and then every 3 months I get another one. This is another one of those that this time of year is just a staple for me, so I think I'm also just gonna like pop this one over here and we'll take it downstairs. Okay, we have Starburst Sky and we also have Cake Made of Paradise. I think both of these are also able to be added in this always get my bar situation. Don't quote me on that, but definitely worth a look. I've talked these to death, and these were just recently in the spring summer catalog this year. Incredible scents. I love them both. Starburst Sky reminds me a lot of one of my favorite perfumes, the 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods. Beautiful. And Cake Made of Paradise is mostly just it's like a tropical fruit explosion. There's a lot of like a really nice sweet mango in here. There's some, I feel like there's passion fruit in here. It's just, it's the perfect fragrance for the summer. So this is one that I will definitely never be without. Now this next one is, this is the ridiculous part of my club, but this has been edited a little bit. I think I went down to only 3 bars of Happy Birthday now. So because this processed prior to me adjusting things, I got 5 more with this last load here, obviously, but I am now down to 3 Happy Birthdays that are going to stay in my clubs. This was the only one where I felt like I could take a couple away and still be good. But Happy Birthday is one of my all-time favorite, like, long-term loves from Scentsy. To me, it smells like funfetti birthday cake. To a lot of other people, it smells like chocolate marble cake. So for me, it's funfetti. For most people, I think it's chocolate marble cake. I don't care what you smell, both are delicious. So if this ever comes back, you should absolutely vote for it, and you should just enjoy the heck out of it. It is, gosh, it's beautiful. I love it so much. All right, wait, do I have 3 apples and oats? How did I do that? Cool. So it turns out I actually have 3 bars of apples and oats. I didn't realize I had done that. Anyway, that's fine. Listen, I love it. Maybe I'll just keep it in there. Maybe I'll go down to 2. I probably should go down to 2 because when I show you everything that I have in here, I think it's gonna be required. Okay, and then the last 2 are one of my staples. This is almond croissant. You guys, this is a part of the Always Get My Bar currently. And if you for years have heard me talking about this particular fragrance and you've always been frustrated that they haven't brought it back yet since its initial launch, this was around for like 1 year. And I immediately put it in my club and have not let it go. I did go down in like the number of my bars over the years, which was a regret. But then recently they had Bring Back My Bar as like a clearance item, so I got a bunch then. So I think I'm good with the 2 that I have and my current backup stash. But this is one where I just love it. It smells like a true almond croissant. It's one of their best gourmands. I would say that Happy Birthday, almond croissant, and apples and oats are my own personal picks for the best, strongest, like well-performing gourmands that I have ever tried from Scentsy. These are amazing. 10 out of 10 would recommend all 3 of those. And you can do that. No, you can't do that with the Happy Birthday did not come back, but once it does, it's club worthy for me, but maybe not for everybody. So, all right, so that is just my regular club that was delivered for the month of November. And now let's take a look at this box here. This is just full of the Always Get My Bars. So, let's see what we added here. Okay, Rum Pum Plum. I think I hope I added 2 of these in here because I fell in love with this plum scent last year. It is a just really beautiful, perfectly tart, but also perfectly sweet plum scent. You're gonna see a few plum scents in here because I'm a sucker for the plums. And this, gosh, this might be my favorite. I love this so much. I do need to put this one back into my club for sure because, yeah, I don't think it's in there right now. Okay, I am getting into gingerbread this year. By the way, some of these I have not smelled before. This, I feel like I may have smelled this before, but I can't recall. Anyway, I'm getting into the gingerbread finally, but it needs to be the right type of ginger. So, and just so you guys know that I haven't really stuck my nose into this box. It was delivered and I've been working a ton, so I just opened it before I started filming this video here, but let's see if I even like this. Oh yeah. Ooh, it smells a little like curry. It smells a little curry-like. Hold on, let's pop it out. Ooh, okay, it's better on the bottom. Listen, this is nice, but I think what I'm gonna do is mix this with I'm gonna mix this with a Happy Birthday. I think that's gonna actually like amp up the vibes that I'm looking for in this one. It's nice, but on the top, for whatever reason, it smells like curry. On the bottom, however, it smells more like gingerbread. That's very interesting. Okay. Anyway, I don't love it. I don't think this is gonna hang around in my club, but this is one of those just holiday scents that I wanted, so play with that. Autumn Blaze Maple. If you've never smelled this one, what a beauty. Absolutely stunning. Definitely a perfumey fall scent. One that when it first came out, I don't think I fully appreciated it, which is why I didn't put it in my club. But I went to go visit Lisa earlier in the summer here in 2025, and I was snooping through her collection. Lisa has a nice collection. And I was kind of looking for things that I hadn't, you know, smelled in a while, and I saw this and I was like, holy moly. How did I not put this in my club? And she was like, I didn't know why you didn't, because I know you liked it. It's like, I don't know. Well, listen, not everything can go in my club, right? But this, I think I've learned my lesson about this one. It's too good. It is definitely perfumey in one respect, but it's also just a really beautiful, it's just a gorgeous smell scent. So, all right, Buttered Pumpkin Dream. I really hope this is the one that I wanted a backup of. Yes, okay, good. This, you know what? I gotta put this one in my club. This is new for the catalog this year. Have you smelled this? This has chestnut in it, and it is amazing. And for whatever reason, I'm also smelling some citrus in here. I don't know where that would be coming from. I don't think citrus is listed, but I love this. I love this. And it's specifically the Buttered Pumpkin Dream. Not the brown butter pumpkin. I feel like they should have maybe changed these names up a little bit because it can be confusing between the two, but specifically the Buttered Pumpkin Dream. That's what you need to try. This is amazing. Also, my dog is snoring behind me, so if you have your earbuds in, that is the free pug ASMR that Al provides here on my channel. Okay, Very Snowy Spruce. I just love Very Snowy Spruce, and this is currently available in the catalog, so you don't have to worry about, you know, popping this in. This also seems to come back every single year. Famous last words. Usually everything that I love gets discontinued. That's just, don't start liking the things that I like, because you'll just be continually disappointed. But this, man, this spruce, it is so straightforward. It is so beautiful, so amazing. I love this one. And you know what? The two that I ordered, I don't think are enough. I don't think these are enough. I should maybe just order another. Maybe I should do another one of these club deliveries in December. Kind of adjust some things based on some thoughts here, and then have it ship again at, no, actually, you know what? It's probably not going to ship until the end of December, and that won't be helpful. Darn it. Or you can adjust when it ships, right? The time of the month. I have some work to do. Anyway, Very Snowy Spruce, got two of these. Highly, highly recommend. Very beautiful, straightforward tree scent. Central Park Pralines. I felt like this is one that I used to like love back in the day. And you know what? I don't know that I really do. It's not bad. I'm going to like enjoy it, but this isn't one that like is going to become a permanent part of the club. I think I was just kind of wondering like, oh, let's experience that again. It's nutty. It is a nice nutty praline scent, but I feel like it's missing something. You know what? This is another one of those where, actually, ooh, yes. Yeah. Okay, so mix Almond Croissant and Central Park Pralines. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. You should do that too. That is delightful. Do you mix your bars, your scents? Like 1 cube of one thing, 1 cube of another thing? Sometimes I get real crazy and I'll add in like a 3rd cube of something else, and it just becomes either a hot mess or it is the most amazing thing I've ever smelled. I love to do that. Honey Pear Cider. Hands down, 10 out of 10 will remain. If you've never tried this, oh, stop it. Very few pear scents are appealing to my nose, because to me, a lot of times pear can smell stinky. It smells either like body odor or it smells like stinky feet. I don't know why that is. You know, some people just have weird things with their noses. There are also people out there who think cilantro tastes like soap. I think that's crazy. Cilantro is delicious. So yeah, everyone's different. This one for me is one of the very few pear scents that has knocked my socks off. And I could not believe that they like discontinued this at one point. Like it was around for a good long while. And then they were like, yeah, that one broad in Oregon, she loves it. Discontinue it. I guarantee you that was the thought process at the Scentsy headquarters. All right, here we have another Rum Pum Plum. I love this one, I really do. That needs to stay in the club. Okay, another one that I needed two of, and this is one that I really do think has to stay in my club, is the Sugar Plum Berry. This is usually a part of the Scents of the Season collection, and you know what this reminds me of? This is, I feel like, Scentsy's version of the Nest holiday fragrance. I realize a lot of you watching this video probably maybe don't utilize candles, although Scentsy is now selling candles. So I think a lot of Scentsy people are now also enjoying candles, which is, I think, a great thing. But, you know, there's still some out there that weren't a fan of this whole transition. Honestly, I haven't had the best luck with the candles. I got the first round and I was just not impressed. I realize it's been a couple of releases now, so maybe I'll try them again next year. But as of right now, I'm not clamoring to give Scentsy money for candles. Their wax melts, yes, but their candles, I don't know. I was a little on those, but yeah, Sugar Plum Berry smells very, very close to Nest Holiday. This is one that, again, I have loved for many years, and it usually pops back around periodically. I loved it when this was available in a big old brick. Was this available in a brick, or is that some other scent I'm thinking of? I feel like at one point this may have been a brick, but don't quote me on that. It should be a brick. Scentsy, you should make this a brick every single holiday season. You should also make a brick out of very snowy spruce. You should make a brick out of honey pear cider, out of almond croissant. Just whatever I have here, make a brick out of it. I think that would be very nice of Scentsy to do that. Yay. Okay, we've got some more. All right, we have a sweet orange and evergreen. Have you smelled this one? Listen, I love me a citrus and I love me a tree scent around the holidays. This one is wonderful. I like the kick of the citrus here, and I really like the tree note. I think I only got one of these. That's fine, more than enough. This one here, Exotic Vanilla. So not long ago, I did a video about my Scentsy Club regrets, and there were a number of things that were now released that were in that video. This was one of those ones that I mentioned, I'm pretty sure. This smells like warm vanilla sugar from Bath & Body Works, and I love warm vanilla sugar. And you know what? This one also had a really good performance the last time that I tried it. So this one is really close to being kept in my club, or I may just order one more round and up the number of bars of this one. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'll let you guys know. Okay, I haven't even warmed this one yet. I already bought it from the regular catalog, and I just decided to pop in another one because I like it so much on Cold Sniff. It's the Christmas Cookie. Have you warmed this one yet? I feel like it smells decently strong on Cold Sniff. Now, I don't think I need to add this one to my club because while it's really delicious, it's just a really nice cookie scent. You know, I have some other fragrances that are kind of in the same category as this one already in my club that I love even more. So I don't think that I need to club this one, but I did just want like an extra one on hand. Also, I like blending stuff like this, especially with holiday tree scents. So this with very snowy spruce, I think would be such a beautiful experience. Okay, Snow-Kissed Cranberry. This is one that I only picked this one up because I was asking Lisa, I was like, hey, where's Cranberry Garland? Because they didn't bring that back. And she was like, I know. Lisa also really loves cranberry garland, but she said, try the snow-kissed cranberry. So here she be. Let's see. Is it a replacement? No, but it's nice. This is nice. This is a nice kind of softer cranberry. It's not super tart. It's quite sweet. And you know what? I think with, once again, very snowy spruce, I like combining a cranberry and a tree note, which is kind of what cranberry garland was. Oh, okay. Yeah. Heck yeah. I don't think that I will be enjoying very snowy spruce by itself this year. I think one of these bars is going to get mixed with this snow-kissed cranberry, and then the other will get the Christmas cookie. So yeah, these are two duos that I would really recommend just based off of my initial sniffs here. All right, oh, this one here, Toasted Acorn and Oak. This, I was like, I feel like I really liked that when it first came out, but I, for the life of me, could not remember it. Ooh, okay. No. It's nice. I'm gonna enjoy this. This will be a nice bedroom scent, but this is not what I thought it was. I don't know what I was thinking about this one. But the name just seemed really familiar. Maybe also I need to warm it. Maybe it was better warmed. Not that this is bad, but this is just not what I was expecting. This is a definite like nutty, like acorn type note here. There's quite a bit of depth here. Almost like is there a tiny little bit of like patchouli in this one? There's something really deep in this one. I can't remember all the notes, but it's nice. But this is not one that will be sticking around in my regular club. It was just one of those situations where I was like, huh, I feel like I remember really liking that and tossing it in, but obviously it was not what I was expecting. Okay, those of you that have been with my channel for many, many years, you will remember my love of sweet plum pastry. Here she is. She's a part of this again. This has come back for Bring Back My Bar voting, I think at least once or twice. And then, yeah, I took it out of my club, like the silly goose that I can be. This is so delicious. I'm telling you, I love plum scents, and this one is a staple. This one used to make me so happy in the spring and summer, and yeah, this one has to stay. I only got one, but I'll get a couple of club orders before next summer, so yeah, I'll have at least a few of these for next summer. I'm gonna save this one, but I'll use all the other plum ones this year. Okay, and then, wait, there's still one more. Oh yeah, before we get to my brick choice here, a snowberry. This is usually something that I get every single year for the holidays. It's a really interesting, I would put this in the like kind of perfumey category. There's an interesting tartness here. There is a very beautiful, there's also like a beautiful powderiness. This is just a very interesting fragrance. And I've always enjoyed it. And a very long time ago, I bought this potpourri. Like this was in the very early 2000s. I bought this bag of potpourri. I think it was like at Bed Bath & Beyond or something. And it smelled exactly like this. And I had that potpourri for many, many years. And it just held on to the scent so well. A lot of times after you set potpourri out, like in a bowl or something, you know, the scent fades pretty quickly. But this particular brand of potpourri, I wish I could remember what it was. It like several years, it smelled exactly like this. And I loved it. And I initially purchased it around the holidays. So I started equating the fragrance with the holidays. And it's just really lovely. It's just a really pretty scent. It's nice in the bedroom. It's nice in a bathroom. It's nice in a family room. It is nice wherever you decide to put it. Lastly, I went for a brick of this. This is the Black Raspberry Vanilla. I am one of those that finds that the performance of the bricks that I put into my Scentsy Club as my half-price item, I feel like these are like not as good. I don't know why that is. Most people are like, I don't know what you're talking about. But the regular bricks that I buy that come out for limited edition collections or whatever, those last as well for me as the regular Scentsy bars do. But I've always felt like the club, either they don't add as many oils or, because I'm sure they know most people are gonna pick this as a half price item, right? And normally these are 24 bucks. So I don't know, those are just my thoughts. But what I do know about black raspberry vanilla is that it will clean up a like stained dish like nobody's business. I don't know what it is about these particular oils, but if you have a Scentsy dish that is stained from, you know, the different wax cubes that you've used, certain fragrances will just stain your dish. So it's fine. You can just get this and then warm it. It smells amazing. Won't last as long, but it smells amazing when you can't smell it. And it cleans up the mess. It will completely take all of that residue that's stuck onto the dish that you really can't get off without struggling to like scrub it. I know that you can use the Scentsy counter clean to get the stains out as well. That actually hasn't worked as well for me. I know that works for a lot of people. For me, it's this. It's using this particular scent to remove the stains from my dishes. And usually after the holidays, a lot of those dishes are stained because of these specific holiday scents. So yeah, all you gotta do is pop one of these bad boys in, let it warm for a couple days, and then when you go to get rid of the wax, it just lifts off the stains. And this is just a great scent. This is also a nice one to kind of like get into right after the holidays when you want a gourmand still, but you want something a little bit lighter. This is delicious. I love this black. It's blackberry and it is vanilla. It's perfect. I just wish it lasted longer. Now, when I buy the black raspberry vanilla in these bars, it lasts longer. I don't know why. Please tell me I'm not the only one that thinks that there's something different about the club bricks. Even Lisa is like, no, they're not different. And I'm like, but they are. This is like the one thing that we argue about from time to time is whether these bricks are made in the same way as the other bricks are. I don't know. Have your opinion, but anyway, so yeah, this is what I had delivered right now. There are definitely things that I picked up here that will be staying in my club going forward. And yeah, in December, if I can adjust it to the beginning of December, I may just pick up another load of what I have here with the numbers slightly adjusted, and maybe, you know, like I don't need another Central Park pralines necessarily. I probably don't need the toasted acorn and oak again. So these are two that I can take out. I think I need more rum pum plum. I think I want more exotic vanilla. Yeah, there's definitely honey pear cider for sure, but the honey pear cider, the jam and jubilee, that's also back. That's already in my club. I accidentally took that out. Sweet plum pastry is already in there. Rum pum plum, I'm pretty sure is. So is sugar plum. Autumn blaze maple. That one's got to stick around. So anyway, this is what I got. I would love to know what you were actually most excited about for this whole always get my bar situation. What were the fragrances that rocked your world? Also, what didn't they release that just was like, For me, it was the cranberry garland. I feel very slighted. I feel so annoyed that was like the one thing that I was like, oh, it's coming back now, it's coming back. I'm sure it's coming back, and it didn't come back, so it's fine. But anyway, those are my thoughts. I really appreciate you guys being here today. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you got in this whole situation in the comments down below. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day. Subscribe if you are new. Give this video a thumbs up. Also, do stay tuned for this coming Sunday, as Lisa and I do have a little holiday collab coming up for you guys. So we're very excited to share that video. So make sure that you are subscribed to both of our channels. And yeah, that's coming just right after Thanksgiving here. So can't wait to share that with you. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.